All right, so here we go. Here's the last third of America, and we're going to start with New England. There you are. So very simple design. We got Darth Vader on the front here, the cogs in the back, and we have some Aurebesh on the bottom. Now, the New England coin actually represents a whole bunch of different states. I believe it's Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, and Rhode Island, I believe, as well. I'm pretty sure I'm up to date on that. This is a smaller coin, as you can see. Definitely a different size. One of the smaller, more petite ones. I don't know how, I think this is one of the older ones, I believe. Not really old, but at least within the last 5 years. But that's New England. Very cool. Shout out to Tim McMahon, who is a member of the New England Garrison, who was also the one-time host of the fastest podcast in the galaxy, Less Than 12 Parsecs. Garrison Excelsior. There you are. That's this one right here. Very unique design for a coin, as you can see. It's more like a rim for a tire, but it's got your Garrison Excelsior logo on the front there of a clone trooper with his fist raised. And on the back, there's the Nickel City Squad logo, and there's another version of the Garrison Excelsior. I just got this one a couple days ago in a trade with a friend from Toronto. And as you can see, it has more clones on the back. So, Garrison Excelsior represents West and Upstate New York. So this is not New York City, though. This is the rest of New York. Very cool design, unique design, and one of the last ones I received when completing my collection. So speaking of New York, let's talk about Empire City. This is very cool. This is actually one of those dual coins, which has 501st on one side and Echo Base Rebel Legion on the other. So it helps me kind of complete that Rebel Legion collection. But you're obviously going for a winter theme there with the Snow Trooper. They have a whole bunch of different versions since there's so many members of the Empire City Garrison in New York City. So I like this one. This was one of my earlier collections here. And if you can kind of see, there is the Empire State Building in the background. So there you go. Empire City Garrison represent New York City. Connecticut, where are you? There you are. Connecticut, right in front of my eyes here. This is the Connecticut Garrison, very simple logo with the newer Stormtrooper on it. Obviously representing Connecticut. There's some Aurebesh down below here. And on the other side, we have a whole bunch of cool things. Is that Morse code? There's gotta be something there. There's gotta be something there I'm missing. It looks like Morse code. I'm gonna take a deeper dive into that. I don't think that's Connecticut in Morse code, though. But Aurebesh, there's a lot of things to translate. This is more complicated than expected. Very simple design, but complicated when I try to examine the parts. I believe that's the state of Connecticut there. So yeah, Connecticut Garrison. Starkiller, this is one of the nicer ones. I love the color on this one. It has the yellow and blue, some Aurebesh down here. And on the back, this one's actually quite unique because it has Fennec Shand and Boba Fett, as well as the wolf, I guess, representing Filoni. There's a lot of Aurebesh on. Oh, no, I thought it was Aurebesh. It looks like nice design. Fate sometimes steps in to rescue the wretched. Very cool. Starkiller has a bunch of different versions of these coins, but I like this Boba Fett / Fennec Shand version. So Starkiller Garrison represents Western Pennsylvania. Eastern Pennsylvania is Garrison Kurita. It's this one right here, a smaller coin. I couldn't figure out what Kurita was, so I did a little bit of research, and it's actually the mountain planet in Star Wars. You'll see it in a Clone Wars episode in particular, where R2-D2 and QT-KT, I think it was R2-KT, were this squad of droids that went to go on a mission with this small little alien. So that's the planet they're hovering around. I love the 7 degrees of separation with this one because of Kurita being the planet with R2-KT and the founder of the 501st Garrison, Albin Johnson. So it's a nice little connection. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it is kind of noticed here. And lovely design on the background. I love the detail of this with Vader, Clone Trooper, and Stormtrooper. Good job. Garrison Kurita, representing East Pennsylvania. First State Delaware. Now, this is not a Garrison coin. This is a squad coin, and I'm going to count it anyways. First State representing Delaware has the Delaware colors in the background here. Now, it was originally a faction of the Garrison Kurita, as it says down here, but they have now a First State Garrison, and I haven't got the Garrison coin, but the coin looks exactly like the First State Squad coin, so I'm pretty happy with this one here. So very cool, simple design, First State Garrison. Northeast Remnant representing New Jersey. In fact, I got a couple here actually. This is one of their 15th anniversary coin. Very simple design. It looks very imperial in its design. And on the back there, you got it always looks like a sinking ship to me, but I believe that is supposed to be the Star Destroyer. It's a simple coin. It's not one of my favorites, to be honest with you. The logo is of the Death Star, which is very similar to the Fortress Imperiale in Quebec. I do dig this one, the Garden State Patrol. This is for the stormtroopers out there, and it's a cool design with also them riding a dewback. Liking this coin, and that's the Northeast Remnant representing New Jersey. All right, next one is Garrison Corellia. This is a really cool logo and designed for a coin. This is one of my favorite coins that I have, and another one that was hard to find. These ones are actually numbered. This one here is 166, I believe. Corellia after Han Solo's planet, and even has a little thing here, never tell me the odds. Very cool design, and nice little hero pose of a TK there. So Garrison Corellia is in charge of West Virginia. So if you're out there in West Virginia, hello. And then we have Garrison Tyrannus. That's you right here. Garrison Tyrannus is based in Virginia. Tyrannus, meaning Dooku. It's got also the, I believe the beach of Iwo Jima. It's even got the hero pose of the flag being raised here. Kind of a cool design on the back. A bunch of troopers, including First Order. Cool design on the coin, and a little bit smaller than the usual coin. But there you go, Garrison Tyrannus. Old Line Garrison, that is hiding right under here. Another one of my dual coins with Rebel as well as Empire. This is a cool design. If you see what happens here, it spins. This is your John Cena coin, but it has your Baltimore flag. If you haven't figured it out, this represents Maryland and Washington, D.C. You can see the Maryland flag there, and your stars and stripes right there. It also has the base here. I believe this is Terrapin base. I'm not familiar with that one. I got to do a little more research on that. But this is, I remember getting traded this at the last Fan Expo I was at from someone in Calgary. So it was really nice of them to trade me this one. Very cool design. It's a fun one. Carolina. This was the last coin I needed for my complete collection of all the Garrisons. It is a very cool design. They have so many different versions of the Carolina Garrison coin. Some are pink, some are with a Tusken Raider and orange. On the back, you see the North Carolina and the South Carolina stylized states on the back. And this is, again, obviously a Pride coin, trooping together with Pride. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the very first Garrison ever created. Albin Johnson, one of the founders, based in Carolina. Cool design. So glad to get this one. I guess it's kind of fitting. The first Garrison is the last coin. There's some poetry in there somewhere. Georgia, Garrison 501st. Very cool design. The mask in the shape of the state of Georgia. Here's some more Orabesh at the bottom here. I'll translate it for you. This is one of the first versions of this coin. Don't tread on me. I guess that's a saying that they use in Georgia. I recognize that saying. Cool design, very American. Blue and red, white, and blue. Nothing much else to say there. Georgia coin is one of my earlier coins that I received in trading. Florida. I got a couple Florida coins here. Very has that Miami Vice feel to it. I love the colors. Very neon on the Everglades squad. It actually glows in the dark here. And this one here with the palm trees in the Stormtrooper helmet. Very cool. And on the back, they're both celebrating their 15th anniversary. I believe this was in 2002 and this one's in 2003, I believe. You can see the probe droid in the back there. Very cool. Oh, I never noticed that. There's a little anchor there in the number 1. Tampa Bay squad, Everglades squad, cool designs for coins. Some of my favorite ones right there. And here's another Tampa Bay squad. Unfortunately, this one was broken. I didn't realize it, but they traded it to me broken. And sometimes it happens. I don't think there's any intention behind it. And it looks like there's some more Orabesh here. And on the back, you have the Florida State. One of those see-through coins as well. It's got a hole that goes right through. Cool design, but with it broken, it's a little disappointing. So I just put this in the back there and put these two on display. And the last one, this is from Hawaii. It's the Pacific Outpost, and not big enough for a Garrison. I remember trading a friend Darian, our local Chewbacca, for this one. Very cool. There's another surfboard on that, and as you can see, a faint outline of the Hawaiian Islands there. Very cool design. All gold. These Hawaiian coins are very hard to find, so I'm just happy to find one of them. And of course, we have the Alaskan Garrison, first line of defense for the last frontier. I love that little paw they have there as well. Got here Aurora Borealis, Alaskan Garrison. Has a nice touch of gold with a first order snow trooper in the mountains in the back. This is really neat. A lot of these coins don't usually have some of the new sequel characters, but this one, it's a cool design. I thought I'd put this one in here too. Puerto Rico is very closely connected to the United States, although it's not a state. It is a cool design. We got a Boba Fett here with a Puerto Rican flag on his chest, and the Puerto Rican flag in the background, and on the back with a stormtrooper on the beach with the twin suns. You gotta love the twin suns, keeping order in the Caribbean. Cool design. I thought I'd show that one off too. And there you go. There's all the coins, the last set of coins for the United States of America on the East Coast. All right, thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot about the garrisons around Canada and United States, and I hope you kind of enjoyed the coin collection as well. If you are from one of those garrisons that I talked about, leave a comment below, say hello. It'd be great to hear from you. Also, if you want to check out a fun podcast we did, me and my friend Jamie and Steve 3, both members of the Outer Rim Garrison, I test them on their garrison knowledge. It's a fun GXW versus trivia contest we did. Link down below. You'll have a lot of fun. Tell us how you did. One other thing, Fan Expo's coming up. 2023 Vancouver is the Family Day weekend. It is going to be a lot of fun. If you want to become a member of the 501st Garrison, Rebel Legion, Mando Mercs, Droid Builders, Saber Guild, we have a booth. All of us together have a booth. Come down, ask some questions, get to know us more, take some pictures, donate money, blast a trooper. Well, that's where I'm going to be, I guarantee you that. And say hello. It's going to be a lot of fun this Family Day weekend. We hope to see you there. And finally, it is Star Wars Podcasting Day coming up on February 7th. It is a day where we celebrate the very first Star Wars podcast, Jedi Talks, way back in 1999. Get to know more about Star Wars Podcast Day by checking out the hashtag below here, and get to know some more Star Wars podcasts, some great Star Wars podcasts out there, like ours, the Generation X-Wing podcast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. We're at 230 right now. Help us get to 300 subscribers. Share the word, and thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. And remember, armor is built on hope. Bye.